Just talk about it later.
Just talk about it later. We need to have a Patreon so people can pay for like the real shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, people can pay for, because that's something I would pay to hear.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
My homie just got kicked off Patreon
for what?
Catching predators.
Remember the homie who catches predators?
Oh, he was on Patreon.
He got kicked off YouTube. He got kicked off Patreon
because of what he does. That content.
Yeah, that just like the viewership. Like regulations, blah blah blah. I like your necklace.
Thank you. It's a friend made.
Is that handmade?
Yeah, a friend made it.
Oh, that's the one that your friend was working on?
Yeah. Did I tell you? I don't know. Did I tell you about that?
Yeah, you told us that your friend had made you one. That looks really nice. Those beads are cool.
Yeah, she has some cool beads.
It looks like it matches your dreads, low key.
I think it does.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I love these dreads. Kristen did her thing.
Let's go. We got the winner's circle, baby.
Winner's circle.
End of the day podcast.
Hey, honor the gift, man. Honor the gift.
How many? Let's say all the phrases. What else we got?
There it goes. It is what it is. At the end of the day.
Truth be told.
Truth be told, it is Sin Supreme.
Sin exclusive.
Yes, sir. It's your boy T.
T Will exclusive.
And me, Kristen Elizabeth.
Yeah, thank ya.
Man, I'm getting better and better at these intros. I know exactly when to cut that song off. Like, bow. Hit him with a bow. No, I just need to get it to fade out, honestly.
Fucking bragging like a motherfucker.
Hey, man, when you get better with the computer, it's cool.
Motherfucker bragging. You know, that is not an easy task. I'm glad you're able to maintain that, because I know I would not be able to.
Yeah, man.
Or maybe I'm selling myself short.
I mean, bro, you did the fucking live streams for so long. So
yeah.
Come on, man.
Probably.
Same shit, different toilet.
Yeah, I think so. All right, start to make Kristen do it.
I'm gonna see how many weird phrases I can drop this whole episode.
But what's been up, guys? How are you guys been? It's been a whole week.
Pretty good. Kristen's sending a very long-winded message.
She's almost going in right now.
Let's let her wrap that up.
Yeah.
No,
I'm finished. I'm wrapped up.
You sure?
I didn't send that message. They sent that to me.
Oh.
Should look like a novel.
Do you read those entire things?
I mean, yes, it's
text
business.
from your friends.
An entire long one? I would just be like, yo, I would respond.
I mean, depending.
Call me.
My mom used to send me long messages, and I would just delete them. I would never read them. So, like, certain people I won't read it from, but I mean, this is business, so of course I'm gonna read it.
Did you hold on? Were you able to delete the message like that from your mom because you're gonna talk to her soon, and she'll just tell you what she wrote, or
no, because she would hurt my feelings. It would hurt my feelings to read the message.
Oh, okay, all right, that's different. Okay,
so why would
you thought she was just like, nah, fuck that?
Yeah, no, I thought she was.
No, yeah, the way you.
Yeah, I guess it was the context of like I just needed to know
also
why.
Your perception of like what your experience in life is with your
just
own mother.
Like, yeah,
probably
no.
what you project and assume.
I'm just like, hold on, whoa, just instantly to instantly get a message and delete it, a big ass message deleted. I'm like, all right, either because with parents, my dad, I feel comfortable. I could feel like I could do that just because I'm going to talk to him. One, that message probably has something that he's going to tell me in an hour when I talk to him. But to do that, and on top of that, she's not able to tell that either.
I can't remember the last time I ever just deleted a text message.
I mean, this is when I was very young that I've had to have this this experience.
Yeah.
But
yeah, no, that sucks. I'm sorry that had to happen.
It's life.
Yeah. Does the inbox delete old messages?
No, you have to delete them yourself.
I think you might have to either delete it, or you can set it up to delete it after a certain amount of time.
Like text messages, you can have it delete after a year.
Yeah.
I remember on my last phone when I got this new one, I had all my texts in there, and I tried to delete it off the phone. And every time I would try, that shit would just freeze because there was just like 30,000 texts.
Well, because I mean, how much space does a text message take nowadays?
I mean, it's probably not that much, right? But imagine just like little bits of information. Like that's a lot of processing. And the older phones, that shit would just murk it. It would freeze up.
When you scroll in anyone you have a decent text thread with in your iPhone, when you scroll, it like has to load. It's not like instant. It's not like It's all there. And it does have to like load.
It's a lot of data if you think about it.
It is a lot of data. Specifically, I think if you like have like a significant text thread with a motherfucker. Like I'm sure you guys' text thread is probably insane for the amount of time that you've known each other and how much back and forth you have.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to see if there was like a way to like tally how many texts you've sent back and forth. That would be sick.
I like the feature that most text threads have now, where you essentially, if you knew the first bit of conversation you guys sent to each other,
you could type it in and find it,
and it'll go to that shit, and you can just start reading it from then on.
That shit is super clutch when you gotta find something. It's like,
oh yeah,
type the word in, boom.
Now it's, what's your address? I have to type that in, and then it comes up all the people that I've typed that to. What's your address?
No, like for the longest, but then my homie that I would go to the homie's house because he has a studio there to shoot, and for the longest time I would fucking have to do that method, but then I finally
to save that shit.
The jug is you add the address to the person to the contact, yeah,
and then you type the person. Yeah, this is
so
Terrence's.
Clutch.
This is Terrence's house. This place.
Just pull up.
Yeah, but I know how to drive here, fortunately.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
Kristen, what dock is that? You're not even on EOD.
What? Get your docs together.
Oh my god.
Other than that, you guys have been good. What were you up to last week? What'd you get into this last weekend?
Wait, I want to know about your trip.
I guess we can get into that.
Yeah, I feel like that's more eventful from whatever we did.
Yes. So
talk to us.
Did we talk about it last podcast about me leaving to Mexico?
Yeah, you told us.
You were about to leave the next day.
Yeah, I literally left the next day to Mexico, and I went to.
How was the flight?
I drove to San Diego, crossed the border to Tijuana, and then took a flight from there to Guadalajara, I believe is.
How long was that? Like an hour?
The trip and the flight was a couple. It was a few hours. It was like,
oh damn.
It was a few hours. It was deep in Mexico.
Sick.
It was like still a level of tourism friendliness, but it was like if you lived in Mexico, this would be a place you would go to visit. So the tourism there, you still kind of needed to speak Spanish. It wasn't 100% English friendly.
Were you with someone that could speak Spanish?
Yes, I was with a friend. I was with a shorty who she could speak. She was totally fluent in Spanish. So that luckily she was able to translate for whatever I needed. Fine. But I still did a bunch of different I did tours and shit that were in Spanish, but still were.
Did you learn any new words?
In Spanish?
Yeah.
I did, but I already forgot them because I haven't had to say them in well over 24 hours now.
Sin exclusive.
Yeah, I do want to get my Spanish together and go back to Mexico because Mexico was fire. The food is bomb. The people are really nice. The culture is obviously popping.
Hell yeah.
It's just I think that being my first experience outside of the country and in an area where people don't speak English like that, or English isn't their first language, or people just don't speak English. It's just like I don't want to just use a basic word of culture shock, but that's pretty much what else. I can't really say anything else it is other than, oh shit, like niggas been living in a bubble. Living in America, you really are living in a bubble.
Mm-hmm. Living in California too.
California's a super bubble.
Yeah. Like, but at least that's the thing. Most people are a lot of people I've met aren't from here. So you get this, like Kristen, you're not from here. So you get to see, you're well aware of the bubble. T, you've gotten the opportunity to leave California. So you're well aware of the bubble that California is in. Yeah, but I haven't been
to like outside
the US. But once again, you're well aware of the bubble that California is even in within America.
Facts.
A lot of people don't get that opportunity. Some people don't leave the city that they're fucking in their entire fucking lives, bro.
I went to Mexico with one of my friends. We met up to go to this like hair situation, and she was 26 years old and she had never seen the ocean. She had never left Ohio.
That's just crazy to me. But at the same time, that's just certain people's situation.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is. But if you have the opportunity to leave, it will open your eyes up to the fact, yes, no, America was a bubble. It was crazy just because seeing the roads, seeing the housing, seeing how...
Was it dirt road?
No, it was still paved, but it was all like super old school, like rock, like not rocks, bricks. So the roads was mad rocky.
Oh, trippy.
Yeah, it wasn't like pavement.
They have horses and shit.
It was like almost it was those roads that from when
horses
people
were around.
Yeah, exactly. So it was like a stone. It was like paved.
I would love to hear a horse fucking click clacking on one of those.
I mean, that definitely. I didn't see too much of the animals walking around until the very end. I saw one donkey, but
interesting.
Yeah, no, and I mean they have that back in Boston. In Boston, they Donkeys? Have the horses down in Faneuil Hall area where they have those kind of roads where it's like the brick roads.
We got the Compton Cowboys.
What are the Compton and are those like gangsters on horses?
No, they just ride horses. It's just a community of horse riders.
You've seen them, Kristen?
Yeah, we went to a Compton horse ride.
No, they were
situation.
When we were doing
This sounds wild to me.
Back in the marches. I think it was 2021.
Yeah, it was a peace ride.
Yeah, and we like marched with them for like a couple, like 2 miles or something. Down to the court office.
Yeah, no.
That shit was kind of crazy. Fucking cops standing in front of it and shit.
So I went down there for a wedding. We went down there for a wedding. The wedding was amazing. It was in a castle, so it was super cool, super beautiful.
That's awesome.
Damn.
Yeah, and the party was amazing. It was from the wedding part and party was from pretty much from 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. essentially. So they know how to party. They know how to get down.
Music was fire.
Music was really good. There was a live band, DJ, then a crazier live band. And then for the rest of the trip we got good weather, went on crazy tours around the town.
Love that.
And great food. The food down there is pretty crazy. I said the craziest thing I probably...
Oh, were you eating crazy food?
Just like culturally, it wasn't crazy in the sense that it was anything different, because the culture exists here in California. We're lucky enough to get good Mexican food here.
Hell yeah.
So I say it's just more or less just like, yo, dude, like even like a churro down there was fucking crazy compared to here. Just like holiday, it was just slapping. The street corn, which that shit exists here. It's just like I don't know. It's just down there. And apparently, all their food down there, I mean, it's pretty obvious, but like none of it's all really fresh, no preservatives in any of their food.
Right.
So, granted, like you gotta get it and cook it as, you don't have time to let it really sit the same way. But everything's really fresh. So
like locally grown.
That's and fire. Then you can assume that it's like essentially like cooked and like it's fresh meat used, fresh vegetables used, all that. So like even like something like a tomato on a burger just hits a little different.
I feel that.
Yeah, no. So it was cool.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, exactly. And like I said, the everyone was super nice and looking at me crazy because I'm like, I stand out like a motherfucker. So yeah.
Were you there for 5 or 6 days?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
5 days?
5 days.
Nice. That's fire.
Yeah, so it was really cool. Super cool.
Yeah.
I definitely would recommend it. I'm trying to go back. Just don't know when. It was
Same city?
I probably would try one of the, cities near the water. I was kind of like in like this city, like inside.
What do they call that? Landlocked?
Yeah, it was definitely more of a landlocked city, but try something near the water. Cancun is in Mexico, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, try one of those places that maybe might have just a more American friendly setting.
Tulum is like super.
Tulum, that's Mexico.
It's 100% that.
So from LAX to Cancun right now, it's only $300 round trip.
There you go. That's what I mean.
It's pretty fire.
I feel like there's areas that we can go to that is super cheap.
Damn, they're saying $100.
I mean, we went to Rosarito, which is like right past Tijuana.
I found
not that far, and that was like we stayed at an Airbnb, and it was like very reasonable.
I found some $250 flights to Japan, guys. if you want to go to Japan.
What are we riding on, bro?
It's a donkey with wings.
No.
No, it was normal. It was normal line. It was just done cheap.
I'll never ride Spirit again, bro.
I never rode Spirit. I definitely would not ride Spirit. I don't think Spirit even goes to Japan. That'd be crazy if they did. That'd be insane,
bro.
That'd be insane.
A Spirit, yeah, they wouldn't make it. Spirit to Japan.
That sounds insane.
It's literally like riding in a tin can. I swear to God, I can feel the air like coming through the cracks.
What did you fly? Where did you fly to?
Where did I fly? I can't even remember. It might have been Atlanta.
Atlanta. You were going to Atlanta?
Yeah. Yeah, that might have been it actually. Because we were just trying to ride cheap, you know? Hopped in. Fucking crazy. Yeah, fuck that shit, man. But I am ready for this Alaska trip.
I'm excited for you guys. Y'all are about to... Well, I mean, the time of the year you guys are going to Alaska, what's the weather going to be like? Or what's it expected to be like?
There's going to be some rain. It's going to be...
Well, yeah, I mean that, but like as far as just like the temperature.
60.
Okay.
50, 60.
I feel like rain and stuff like that is probably I think that shit is all year round in areas like that. Like as far as like, it's like in London type shit. You know, like...
Yeah.
Like you'll have... Like rain will be a part of just like the overall, because that's how it was even in that part of Mexico I was. Cloud, it would be hot as fuck. Then these massive clouds would come over. Torrential downpour for like 20 minutes. And then
wait, where is this?
In the part of Mexico I was at.
Oh shit! It was raining like that?
Did you tell me he posted and it was raining?
Oh
crazy?
wait, yeah. I did see your story.
Leon.
That should look wild.
Leon, Guanajuato. Yeah, it would be like these massive clouds would come over. There'd be torrential downpour for like 20, 30 minutes. And then it would go back to being hot as fuck.
Crazy.
So like, you know,
fun.
like it's like, it's crazy. But at the same time, it's like seeing how people would like adjust to living there. And like how like you're just outside and then all of a sudden you have to look for like cover shelter for like a little bit.
Did you even have clothes like that to be?
I brought clothes like it was the heat, like it was just gonna be
every photo
hot
posted,
as fuck.
You were in like a t-shirt.
Yeah, my clothing worked. It was just you could have got away if you brought levels of just like a shirt, an overshirt, or a light jacket, or you know, if you had stuff like that, you wouldn't have looked crazy. That's what it was weird. Is like, yeah, it got hot and all that, but if you had like outerwear, you wouldn't have looked fucking crazy. Kristen
and I were looking at rain boots for this trip, and she instantly went to the bodegas, and I was just like, "There's no way we're buying
$600 or 400."
I think you can get them for like $400 or $500.
But you have to wait for them to come from wherever, and like then they're probably fake. At that point, I might as well just order off DHgate.
I was gonna say just pull up to the store.
We went to Walmart.
No.
Why?
I ain't spending full price on a pair of rain boots.
How much is? I thought so.
They're like $600, over $600.
Retail is over $600. You find them on sale. When do y'all leave?
On Saturday.
Oh, yeah, leave on Saturday.
Basically we leave.
Because I bought a few things.
But bro, we don't need rain boots.
I bought a few designer. I bought some things off of websites that were a little cheap.
Bro?
I got because I had it was a wedding, so I needed a suit. So I got a Balenciaga belt, the double B belt. That's
I ain't mad at
Big B and them B's stand for bands.
Do you have the shirt?
But it was on sale and shit. You know, so I got it from a European website. So I was worried that it wasn't gonna come in time.
Shirt tucked in?
Shirt tucked in, of course.
Were you wearing a full suit?
Yeah, full on suit, jacket, pants.
Luxury.
I had Valentino socks.
Fire.
Not ASOS. A Uniqlo shirt. ASOS pants. The jacket was from Marc Jacobs, which I got when I worked there for free.
Solid.
and the belt was from Balenci.
Shoes, what were you rocking?
The shoes were the dress loafers that I got from Doc Martens. They were Doc Martens.
I kind of am digging those 1461 Docs. They're like the low top Doc Martens. You know what I'm talking about? They do a lot of collabs with them. I think they're 1461.
Them shits was pretty comfy. I hadn't worn them much, but I finally broke them in. I just kept it all black. All black. Had a little bit of jewelry on.
Yeah. Type in 1461.
1461 Doc Martens.
You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I low-key need a pair of these. Don't you think I could rock these, Kristen? I could rock them.
Be honest. Be honest, Kristen.
If you're gonna do that, I just feel like that's like so Silver Lake. I would just hit a full-on loafer.
I don't know. I like the stompers.
I just think it's like, I hate people that wear those shoes. I think you just like you want to be so cool.
No, you don't.
Like
Kristen.
so Silver Lake. It just reminds me of men in Silver Lake.
Crazy
They're such a simple shoe, Kristen. That's not fair. That's like saying that about an Air Force One.
They have an Alix pair. That shit is fucking stupid.
That's like saying that about us, because that's like such a look that like, if you not, I understand what you're saying, Kristen, because it's like, hey, if you don't have any drip or style, you just get this and you. But I feel like it's such a look that like is like, all right, you can wear it with anything.
Those are sick.
I think they're pretty cool. They're pretty much the standard.
Those ones look cool.
Type in
the Alix.
Yeah.
Those I think are very unique and interesting. But the other way, I just am like a Silver Lake bored, Highland Park.
But it's the same shoe.
That has a buckle on it. The other one I seen didn't have a buckle.
The buckle does it.
Yeah.
Buckle up, baby.
You like the Alix buckle?
Oh, they got Cold Walls too? Damn. Tell me why those Cold Walls that you have, Sin, I seen them for like thousands of dollars.
Yeah, the price went crazy on them.
Those are cool.
These are sick.
The price went crazy on them. I don't know why.
Man, even the normal Vast Gray pair, I swear on everything, at one point were $70. Now they're $500.
That's kind of crazy.
Not even the collab pair. But enough of shoes.
Yeah, enough of shoes.
Talking about fucking shoes right now.
What the fuck are we talking about right now?
What the fuck? Wait, so I gotta go right to this next topic, bro. You don't miss your iPhone.
Hell no.
I was about to offer you up the spare iPhone, bro.
What is it? What is the iPhone? The spare iPhone?
Well, I would upgrade mine, so I'd have the 12 and give you a 10.
No way. They gave me pretty much a brand new Pixel, and this phone is fucking crazy.
Wait,
this shit
so
is
are you
insane.
not going back to Apple?
No, I don't see any reason to.
Bro, I see a reason. I need the group chat back, bro.
I don't know what
I have to literally text you separately because you won't get an iPhone.
You can download WhatsApp. We can talk. You probably have WhatsApp already downloaded. You probably
No, I don't. I don't.
You can download WhatsApp, or we got the EOD chat on Instagram.
Why, dude? Why would I have WhatsApp just to have one chat? That doesn't make any sense.
Hey, you're talking to the wrong person. You need to holler at Apple.
WhatsApp.
You do have it downloaded.
I don't. But what I feel like I've definitely downloaded this before, but it's just like a AOL type shit.
It's essentially iMessage. iMessage is AOL. That's the reason why it doesn't work with anything else.
It's not AOL though.
Yes, it is. It's AOL. It's iMessage is WhatsApp. It's the Instagram chat that we use. It's the same thing. You can do all the stuff that you can do on Instagram chat. You can do that on iMessage. This essentially. That's why I say you're mad at the wrong person. You need to be mad at Apple for making that of a non-downloadable app, essentially. Because realistically, when you think about it, iMessage is just an app. It's an app.
Yeah, no facts.
And every other app, you can download that on my Android phone. I can download my iTunes. I can download any other Apple specific that you pay for or the feature that you use. So the fact that they're doing that is I think it's wild. Because it is. I understand what your quarrel is, but it doesn't that seem weird that iMessage, the even way you refer to it not like text message, you refer to it like iMessage. It's an app, how you use it on your computer, and it crosses over from your computer to it's so weird. I don't understand it.
The universal one is WhatsApp, but the problem with WhatsApp is it's not. No one fucking cares.
Well, that's the thing. That was probably one of the biggest things I realized when I left, when I went to Mexico, is how everyone uses, regardless of their phone, they use WhatsApp. Like the taxi driver who brought us into the city was so good that, or they fucked with them so much that they're like, yo, give us your WhatsApp. We'll just, instead of calling taxis or whatever, we'll just WhatsApp you whenever we need a ride or whatever. And it worked like that the whole time. Like, and everybody that they met down there, they just exchange WhatsApp and they contact each other through WhatsApp, which I believe the main reason why is because of things like iMessage. Like,
well, it's probably like international too.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe
I think iMessage could control. I think because people fuck with Apple. I think if it was available like that. You telling me everyone wouldn't have iMessage downloaded on their phone?
They would essentially have to make it free, though.
They don't charge for... I mean, technically they charge for Apple Music, but if you weren't if you weren't an Apple user and they charge some nominal fee, $2 for the app, you telling me Android users, you don't think Android users would download that to be able to talk to other iPhone users without complaints and be able to send photos and all that shit and use all the features, or at least even some of the features? I think they would.
I don't know, man.
Just the photos alone, I think, is enough. Because I will say that's probably that's me personally. I could care less about the group text messages. That's me personally.
Being able to send photos. You can send photos, but you can't send video.
You can send photos and video. You just can't send it at full quality.
It's horrible quality. It's like not even.
It's through text message. It's text quality. It's through
trash.
Yeah, it's through text message.
It's trash.
No, it's not even through trash. Turn your data off and send another iPhone user.
From Android to Android, is the quality that horrible?
No, the quality's better. The quality's normal. Quality's like iPhone.
Man, I don't know. You don't have me convinced.
But that's the thing. They don't close it off to anyone. They just don't want to work with these niggas. So, I mean, I'm sorry. I can't. I don't think you missed the group chat that much. We have the same thing on the Instagram.
Yeah, I guess Instagram is like it's
the same thing.
Universal.
Yeah, it's the same thing. And we can send each other Instagram shit too.
One thing I am hyped about is ToyRUs is making a return.
Oh, I don't understand. I mean, I kind of, but it's wild that they went away to begin with.
I mean,
didn't they go bankrupt?
Yeah, and they said they were opening up in Macy's. It says it's open. It's not opening up in like Toys R Us's are opening back up. They're opening up small Toys R Us's and Macy's,
which is like weird because department stores like that, I'm like, I didn't even think they would continue on because like online sales are so easy nowadays.
Well, that was the thing that was funny is I thought Macy's wasn't around anymore.
Well, JCPenney, like you barely see those.
That's what I'm saying. When it said like, oh, it's opened up in Macy's, I was like, hold on, I thought Macy's went out of business too. So like the fact that they're opening up in Macy's, like it's got to be like a branding thing then,
yeah, I'm sure
it's got to be a marketing thing. Like, hey, to attract people here to buy toys, let's buy the name right to Toys R Us and open up a Toys R Us section in the store.
It's just weird that Macy's, out of all stores, would be the store. Like, I could see Target or Walmart.
I feel like Target and Walmart are too competing.
No, I'm saying one or the other. Like, if one of them were... I could see them doing it as opposed to, like...
Well, my biggest thing is that
Macy's.
Toys R Us went away for a reason. Toys R Us doesn't exist for a reason anymore.
I mean, like, Macy's has... what the fuck are they called? Sephora's. They have Sephora's inside of them.
Oh, really?
Or like you know what I mean? So I feel like because it's like a specialized, it has
like you would notice.
I guess. I mean, I always just thought the makeup section was the makeup section.
It's a Sephora branded makeup
or it's
section.
in JCPenney's. I don't know, but I mean, it's the same.
There's another. There's a Sephora section in like
either JCPenney's or Macy's.
But my whole thing is about Toys R Us went away because of not. There was only one place you thought of to buy toys at for the most part was Toys R Us. It
or
was
like KB Toys.
But KB Toys were smaller in malls, right?
Yeah.
So Toys R Us themselves, they didn't. It's not like they had a ton of competition.
Yeah.
So Toys R Us really their only competition I feel like was like Amazon type shit. Really, when you think about it,
Amazon's
like
got internet one beat, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. So like you bringing Toys R Us, what do you if Toys R Us went bankrupt, being it's like a nigga being like, yo, we're about to put Blockbusters in every circus city.
I feel like
I mean, I think it's just a tactic. I think JCPenney's dying, they put Macy's in there. Or hold on, let me see. I'm pretty sure JCPenney's, Macy's, or Sephora is in JCPenney's. Hang
on. Personally, I think that just the hype of Toys R Us returning is going to be enough to drive sales crazy.
But Chris,
yes, it's in Sephora. Okay, Sephora's in JCPenney's, and that's just like a tactic to
but makeup though,
we all know that JCPenney's has been dying. It's this is a tactic in order for Macy's because it's also dying to survive.
How much makeup do you buy not in person? Like, do you not?
I've never buy makeup online.
So that's what I mean. So for that's what I'm saying. So with toys, I don't know that to be the case as much, but I feel like toys for the most part, niggas aren't
buying it online.
They don't feel like they need to go to this Toys R Us because they're finding the better deals online.
But imagine just taking your kid to the toy store. Like that would be so much easier than
that. That might be true. That might be true. Because
then you don't have to buy something they don't like. It's like, yo, go run around, figure out what you want.
I think that's the thing that I'm missing, the bit of knowledge I'm missing that I know I can find on YouTube because I know this dude who makes these videos. But why Toys R Us went out of business? There's got to be a reason.
It says financial troubles.
Yeah, but like this dude be breaking it down in a way that like it'd be like he tells you because they usually it seems like the videos I watch because he talks about a lot of them, a lot of the businesses that like even like when was about to go out of business and came back, but like they usually just be making dumb decisions that in the future they don't adjust for the future. Like this most simplest one was Blockbuster. Netflix offered to sell themselves to Blockbuster. They were like, hey, do you want to buy us? And really? They laughed them out. They was like, nigga, get the fuck out of here, bro.
They're like, bet.
We're Blockbuster. We're about to put you niggas out of business.
Netflix went to the gym, came back and whooped up.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, could you imagine being a nigga let's say that deal did go through. Could you imagine the nigga who owned Netflix selling that shit to them? Like, and be like, damn, nigga, I should have just held this shit. Like, like that's not that like. A lot of times, people just be making dumb ass decisions. Let's see, Toys R Us. How Toys R Us went bankrupt. Well, yeah, all right. I'm gonna watch this shit. This shit got 1 million views. The decline of Toys R Us. What happened? This guy. He's called. I mean, I don't want to shout him out like that, but I guess he be putting in work. His name's Company Man, and
Company Man.
He's got
that's
mad.
Kind of far,
bro. He's got mad videos, dude. He's got Toshiba scandal, the rise and fall of Netflix.
Wait, did Toshiba go out of business?
No, I guess it's like some scandal within the company. Oh. He also does good ones like Five Guys. Why they're successful. Because their burgers are bomb.
Yes, sir. I actually haven't had Five Guys in a long time. We should, bro, that would be a cool vlog content. Like, we get a burger from Five Guys, from In-N-Out.
And then just them niggas just watch us eat it.
ASMR style. Like, real close to the mic.
We got to do ASMR of every aspect of going to Five Guys and ordering it and eating it. So, like, the ASMR of us, like, leaving the house, getting into the car, sitting there,
opening the door,
you turning on the car, the sound of us opening the door to get into the store, the noise that it makes when we walk in the store, the sound of us giving him cash, because we're gonna pay with cash, so us unfolding the bills,
or it could be the phone. It could be like, bloop.
that would be crazy. Did you see those dudes who got exposed, who were building the huts,
the pools,
the pools and shit?
Yeah, the scamming.
Yo,
scamming
them
everybody.
niggas was scamming. Fucking scammers.
It was entertaining to watch.
I found out about those dudes kind of late. I found out about them right before this shit came out. So I found out about those dudes kind of late when they were already like dumb popping and shit.
I only saw one video of a guy doing it.
I didn't watch it. I found it kind of interesting. I didn't really care about watching a dude build a pool out of like clay and shit like that, and like build a hut out of clay and stuff like that. I did understand people's fascination with it, but I just didn't find it as interesting content to watch, because especially it was like almost ASMR where there wasn't much talking or anything like that.
It's just this dude working.
Yeah, this dude working and shit like that. And I always thought I thought it was cool, and it gave me like, all right. Anytime I see that, I'm like, hey. Anytime I see humans doing something crazy, it gives me at least the perspective of like, yo, we're capable of that.
Yeah.
Like, hey, that's cool to see.
Turns out we're not.
Yeah, exactly. And there was mad niggas building it. And you can't build.
Oh, really? There's like 20 people.
Yeah, there was like 20 niggas with machines and shit.
Oh, weird.
Niggas building it on their own property. You can't make fucking bricks out of just clay and mud, apparently. Or like mud and water. They were just using mud and water to make bricks. So apparently you can't do that, and it's not real. It's like you need actual materials to make bricks.
Do they have a response?
That I haven't heard or at all. I've just seen people just tearing it apart and just getting at it and just making fun of all the people who fucked with it like prior. Damn. So I mean, it is what it is. Like, the internet is gonna get niggas. Like, that's what the internet does, is get niggas.
Someone at home tried that in their backyard.
I think that also could be what it is too.
They're like, why can I get this to look like that?
Why is this brick not sticking together? I'm using all the fucking mud and water. I fucking God, like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, I would fucking expose them too. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Apparently NYPD can smoke weed now.
I seen that.
How do you feel?
What does that mean?
We're gonna spark up on this topic.
Yeah. What does that mean though? Like they not be high on the job, but just be high. They can smoke weed and get tested, and if they test positive for weed, it's not a problem.
Which I think is a good option, because I think there's a lot of viable people who could become good, productive police officers to whatever degree you can do that as a cop. Like, they fucking suck, but you know what I'm saying? Like, but you smoke weed. Like, that's the only thing that you're like, no, I'm not going to stop smoking.
If they're going to do that for cops, they need to do that for all government jobs.
Well, my only issue with it is like, if a cop, let's say a cop kills someone on the job and they test him and he tests positive for weed.
Oh, like they're like, sir, you're high as a kite.
Well, no, with weed, it's not like you can test for like, now you're high. That could have been a week ago you smoked. And you didn't even smoke like that. You just tried it for the first time just because your friend was smoking.
So what do you think? That fucks with you a little bit?
I just think it's gonna make certain situations give cops maybe like a scapegoat, maybe potentially for doing fuck shit. Like, even though they might lose their job, they could be like, oh, I was high, so they might not go to jail for it. They might not get any. It might just be a slap on the wrist as far as the consequences.
I was high isn't an excuse to kill somebody, though.
I totally agree. I could just see it now, though, someone using that as an excuse.
Did you hear about this woman that sued this guy $10,000 because he agreed to go on a date with this girl and stood her up? He stood her up, so she sued him for she took him to court for $10,000
for wasting her time.
Yeah, but then the the judge was like, pretty much saying like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, she was talking about like, he committed perjury. He's like, do you even know what perjury means?
Oh, so she didn't win.
Hell no.
Okay, thank God. Thank fucking God. Because I've been hearing like,
imagine having to pay $10,000 for not going on a fucking date.
I've been hearing ridiculous stories lately. That there's that same story, not same story, but that one where the girl caught an STD from the dude and sued his
sued the
insurance company, the car insurance company, and won.
Yeah, that was fucking wild.
Like,
here's power to you, sis.
Well, that's the thing about it is that I mean,
it's a hole in the system.
It's a hole in the system. The reason why I'm not mad at the situation is because in the end of the day, she caught an STD from this nasty ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? So like, fuck this nasty ass nigga. So
it's not his fault. It's not the insurance company's fault.
So it's not even about the fault thing. Like, I'm not mad at the circle. I'm not mad at the outcome because this nasty ass nigga gave you a STD. So fuck this nigga. But one, you should be using protection. Two, it's just wild to me that you were even able to just sue the insurance company.
Yeah,
and get away with it.
For it to come out of the car insurance.
Yeah, that seems like a little weird.
I mean, I guess if like you harm somebody in your vehicle, like
that. I mean, I'm imagining that. I'm imagining what you're saying is. I think
that's probably the
spin. Sounds like the loophole or spin.
Because it's not like
you should be a lawyer.
Yeah,
you could have fought that shit
or won that shit.
Yup.
Hey.
Wait, speaking of court, I have to share my victory.
In court?
No.
Oh.
I'll probably never have to go to court for this, but I had shared with you a story about this gentleman that had sexually abused a lot of women that I knew in LA. Mm-hmm. And that like the FBI had gotten involved at some point. And anyways, he just got arrested and he made it to, listen, if you Google Eric Weinberg, look at this. And I'm not even into prison and jail and shit like that, but this is one thing that does feel good. It feels like another person is off the street, at least for now, that can't harm somebody. But look at this. And if you Google Eric Weinberg, news, Yahoo, Huffington Post, New York Post, CBS, Deadline, Hollywood, Los Angeles Times, Rolling Stone, Variety, OK Magazine, all these people did a fucking write-up on this man because they finally got him locked in.
So he's locked up, he's in jail, he's behind bars now.
He may have posted bail by now, but ultimately I'm a small piece of the puzzle, but like, you know, putting it out there to the universe that like this is a bad man. If you see him, stay away. A couple people seen it.
Everybody reported on this nigga.
A couple women seen it in a women's group post that I had on Facebook, and then another girl got abused and she decided to fight back, and she seen my post and she's like, "What do you know?" I was like, "This is what I know," and from there, like, this man is now like gonna go to prison. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Wait, you said he posted bail though?
He may post bail
because he hasn't gone to trial or anything.
$3.2 million is his bail,
and you got it. I think you have to pay like
a percentage of it.
It's like 15% or something like that.
Sheesh. Let's see what that is. 3.2 mil. Oh, it doesn't work.
10% of 3.2 mil.
All right. Well, 3.2. So it's.
But with all of those people doing a write-up on him and his name being like at least out there for people, it means that other women can like see it and come forward.
332,000. Wait, sorry, 320,000. 10%.
I mean, $320,000. That usually, I mean, you set that shit at that kind of bail because you want to make sure the person has a hard time getting out. You don't want that person on the street.
You're coming up out of your pocket if you want to be free. Which is fucked up that they could even like, if you're just rich, you can get away with shit.
Only up until your trial though, right?
You can do he'll do, if he can get bond, his whole trial he'll be out. It's only if he gets found guilty. So if he gets found guilty, then he'll go back. He goes to jail that day.
Right.
But if he can get paid his bond, he'll be free the entire time. And depending on whatever restrictions. But like Gunner and Thug and them, they couldn't even get a bond. They couldn't even get an amount of money set for them.
It's crazy. Free the guys.
For real.
Gunner lost so much weight in jail.
They look rough. Niggas look rough. They look rough.
I haven't seen Thug.
Yeah.
Did they post photos of him?
Well, he when he was in court for
when
his
he was
bond.
praying?
Yeah, praying and shit.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
Yeah. What else is going on?
For the guys.
Hold on. What is the Skittles being sued? What? Hold on. What?
Oh yeah, so
Why
apparently
is
this
everyone being
woman,
sued?
this woman in California is claiming that Skittles contain heightened levels of titanium.
Is that true?
Titanium dioxide is apparently it was something they banned in Europe like back in the 2000s.
And that was in candy?
Yeah, like foods and different foods and shit.
Yeah.
And apparently they still use it, so she's suing them, and they say that it does damage to your brain, which is like kind of crazy because I used to eat mad Skittles.
I mean, I just eat it. I've eaten a decent amount of them.
I've definitely killed a few packets.
Yeah, I mean, I think we all have. It'd be insane for us to say that.
But I don't know. I don't know the context of like how much it damages the brain, or if this is even
How
like
fucked up is she if she has the ability to sue a nigga? Like, I would think that you would, if they fuck up your brain, I would think you'd be too dumb to even know how.
Well,
how to
she's
sue
probably
them.
not suing them because it does it to her, but maybe she just noticed that it's in there. You can still sue someone and not be affected by it.
What, really? Then what the fuck? That's not fair. You can't sue me.
What if it's for the greater good of?
Then whoever it fucked up, if it didn't fuck you up, then you cannot sue me over this shit. If
You don't think so?
Nah, you can tell. You can tell on me, and maybe the people you tell on me to will give you a prize. But
She had to have maybe some brain damage.
then you can sue me. Then you can sue me. But if you witness me and Kristen get into a car crash, you can't sue me because you
could start a class action lawsuit.
because you saw the car crash that me and Kristen got into.
No, but I'm saying in the situation of the Skittles, like if you didn't get affected by it, what if you just like gather the troops? You're like, yo, this shit fucked us up. Like, find people.
Nah, you don't get to be in that fucked us up because remember, you weren't affected by it.
You set it all up though, the class action.
I think.
But you're not affected
by it. I don't think if you're affected by it, I don't know if you have a case or if you even if she was the person who, like, let's say she broke into the factory, or let's say she worked for them and was able to find out the recipe and saw that,
right.
But she never ate them and it never affected her. I don't think she would have a lawsuit. I don't even think she would be able to sue them. She would only be able to snitch. And maybe she'll get like a reward. I'm sure niggas would break her off with some bread. They would have to, but I don't think she would be able to. She doesn't have a case as far as her hurting them by hurting her. If she wasn't affected by it, she lucked out. If she wasn't affected by it, because that sounds like it'll fuck you up. You eating Skittles with titanium in it, either that or
titanium dioxide,
or give you superpowers. Skittles with titanium. I'm gonna just say titanium.
Damn, imagine.
It sounds cooler.
Having superpowers would be mad tight, especially right now.
Titanium Skittles.
I would want to fly around.
From eating titanium Skittles, I think it would just make you crazy, either crazy strong, or
I'd be cool with that.
Or maybe be able to turn you into titanium.
So like Skittle steroids.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Have you seen that one Jamie Foxx movie where they like take the pill? They eat the pill and they get a random superpower.
Power pill.
I think it's called Power.
It's called.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
What's the name of the fucking movie?
I'll find it out right now.
Power. It's called Power Pill. Pill of Power. Power Squad. Jamie Foxx.
Project Power.
Project Power. Project Power. I told you. Fucking Project Power.
Exclusive.
Yes. I would imagine it's something like that. Like you eat a Skittle and you just like...
one
Skittle?
You can turn into titanium.
What would you do being titanium? I would fucking... You're indestructible.
I'm gonna sit on you.
You're gonna just kill somebody?
Yeah, I'm gonna just sit on you. I'm gonna walk up to you and sit on you. Sit on your face. Crush your head.
Just end it.
End it. One fatal blow.
So you're a fucking super.
Hell yeah.
Super villain.
Exactly. Well, no, I'm gonna do it. That's how. No. What am
titanium ass.
If dudes is robbing a bank, and I walk in, and titanium,
they try to shoot you, but it doesn't do anything.
And I titanium. They remember these guys are robbing a bank, holding people at gunpoint. And I titanium sit on their face and smash their head and kill them all three.
You're going viral for sure.
But am I a murderer? I'm not a murderer. I'm just keeping people safe. I'm just.
So you're a cyborg?
No. Remember these.
This is off of the Skittles.
Off of the Skittles. I was walking by.
Skittles How long does this last? Is this like a day? A few hours?
I think
a few minutes?
I imagine realistically it would.
One Skittle.
It would last.
Like a few minutes.
It would last the amount of like the when you eat the Skittle, the savory and flavor, all that hanging around. You know, all that hanging around. Because niggas, before I sit on their head, they would smell, and they were like, "Damn, this nigga smells like Skittle."
Taste the rainbow.
Taste the rain.
That was your kiss of death right there.
Kiss of the rainbow. Telling a nigga taste the rain before I smash his head. Taste the rainbow.
We gotta talk about something else.
Taste the rainbow.
Oh my god.
Yeah, for real.
That's hilarious.
What dioxide claims that? No.
Wait, what did you think about the Sesame Street people not?
Oh yeah, I seen it on Twitter.
Black kids. I mean, was that just like one group of employees? Or because the organization, what was going on there?
I think it was just honestly those black kids looked mad annoyed. No, I'm joking.
Wild.
I don't know. Honestly, it looked wild, but at the same time, I feel like if let's just say for all purposes for the situation, let's just say that person in the costume is racist. Let's just say she's a racist, right? And she doesn't fuck with black people, right? Let's just say that because that's what they're assuming, right? They're saying, yo.
Well, it wasn't just one person.
They kept showing that one character.
No, there was multiple characters.
Nah, they were showing specifically that one. There was that one character that they kept showing with the teal costume on. I can't remember her.
Did you watch Sesame Street?
Yeah, I watched Sesame Street. Hold on, I have the video saved. Hold on, because it was. I'm not gonna say it wasn't multiple ones, but it was kept. They kept going to this one specific one.
It's in San Diego.
What is that place called?
Fuck San Diego.
Chula Vista.
The Sesame Street Land. What's it called?
This is Sesame Street Land?
It's like a Sesame Street theme park.
What? Trying to find it, but Did you see that video I posted in the chat of that? We got another young white rapper just fucking doing drill music with a bunch of black people around him. It's pretty crazy.
You talking about that white dude who looked like Spider-Man?
That's what they kept saying. Tom Holland or whatever.
That was funny.
Like, listen to this shit.
Can we play that? Can we play that shit? I want to get our copyright taken out. The dude who he was rapping with, I fuck with. That was the only weird thing.
Bro, this kid's like looks like he's 16.
Because he probably is.
It's like the new trend to go viral. It's interesting.
I mean, I guess it's just
it's a shock factor, really.
I mean,
because if that was just, let's be real. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say like the culture itself is so fucking that drill music culture is so popular that people are just able to just use it at their whim and do whatever the fuck they want with it. So that's what we saw. That's exactly what we saw, exactly what we're seeing. And realistically, I don't know the person, so he could love hip hop and love the culture, but in the end of the day, it just comes off as, I don't know, it just comes off as like some.
I'm not gonna hold you though. Song kind of goes.
The song does go pretty hard.
I've never heard of either of them, honestly.
The other dude, I heard him when see this character that
on Sesame Street.
That's the one.
Who is that?
I don't know which one she is.
Damn.
I'm not sure.
Clearly, we're not big Sesame Street fans.
We're not. Well, they've added new characters, new Muppets and shit like that.
I don't recognize that one.
Yeah, they've added new Muppets. No.
All I gotta say is, you shouldn't be able to wear that suit if you're not gonna show love to all the kids. That's so fucked up.
That's so fucked.
I mean, some of the kids,
especially because if that's happening, it's probably not the first experience.
And they apologize. They apologize.
Yeah, but like, did that person get reprimanded? Like,
Rosita reacts as people watch the parade at the same. And did you see their reasoning? Why they said why Sesame Street said what happened?
What did they say again?
They said that because when they're doing the parade, that people are always when they what they saw, the camera saw was her saying no, but it was her saying no to them trying to take a photo with her because they are not allowed to, because everyone would, I guess, try asking for a photo when they're doing the parade. So that's what she was saying, and she was also saying that's what they were saying. The Sesame Street people is that because there's one video of Rosita walking by these two little kids, the little black kids, and they reach out for her, and she just says no. She just waves them off, and it's just like, what the fuck? It looks weird. It looks like she said no, like, no, I'm not. Right after she gives this little white kid a hug, and then these two little black girls come up to her, and she waves them off like,
that's
no.
That's what it really is.
And she said they're saying that specific situation, they were asking for a photo, and you can't take photos with them when they're doing the parade, because they would ask everyone would ask for a photo. And then
I didn't hear anyone ask for a photo though.
That's what I'm saying. But the video, you can't really hear them asking for anything. But at the same time, there's no adult. It's the two kids going up to Rosita. There's not an adult saying, "Hey, can I take a photo?" So she's saying that the two kids, these little ass kids, were asking for a photo. Neither of them have a fucking cell phone in their hand. I don't know. It seems a bit far-fetched to me.
Yeah.
And then the other video where they're saying that it's hard to see kids because of the costumes, the way they're made. There's one where
stop.
There's one where the same character says what up to a little white kid, and then literally walks by another black kid, same height, and just doesn't even acknowledge them. Like the other one, she acknowledges and waves him off, says no. But this one, she doesn't even acknowledge the kid, just walks right by. You wouldn't even notice. And there's one video of the mom bringing it up, saying, "Hey, this person's ignoring me," or whatever.
The same character?
That's what I'm saying. It's this specific. Every video I see is this specific character, the Rosita character. This teal.
Is it just
this
one
teal
person?
Character with?
Or is it every person playing that? Is Sesame Street one group? Or I'm sure other people do it. Dress up like them.
Well, hold on. What do you mean? Like,
is this like the official?
This place is, I think, unofficial. I believe this place is an official place. It's Sesame Street land, and I'm sure that's all licensed, and they have, it's all copyrighted. So I'm sure that's like.
Yeah, like, why is that person still working there, man?
Well, that's the thing. I'm sure that person is. I'm sure that person. One, the thing about those suits is because of their size in the suits, a lot of those people either be smaller men or a lot of times they be women. Okay.
Someone's gonna rip that mask off one day.
I mean,
reveal. No, you gotta reveal the haters.
See, all right. So there's a video of her. Yeah, if you watch the video,
there's multiple videos.
Yeah, I don't know.
Come on, man.
Yeah, the video it just looks wild because it looks like the video looks like she's just saying no to some the characters are saying, regardless of them asking for a photo, they could have hugged, they could have did anything instead of just saying no.
And as a kid, bro, Like, just that happening to you?
Like someone telling you, like someone that you're like wanting to love, tell you no.
Like, imagine
horrible.
that's your favorite character and you're running up to try and like just show some love and they're just like, get away from me. That shit's wild.
Yeah, it is a little weird. I don't know. It's just, I don't know how you, them saying I'm sorry and then inviting them back for a personal hangout session.
Sounds like you're trying to fucking cover your ass.
I mean, you have to. In this day and age, in the cancel whatever culture type shit, what are you going to do?
Get rid of the person that is working there doing that. That shit's wild. Or at least talk to them, make them make a statement. Because what is that?
Yeah.
Make that make sense.
And then there being the fact that there was multiple videos, it was wild.
Right.
There was like, also though, all right, so this is also great. This is also be this the thing about how things could look. Cause like, if it was, all right, let's say just for the sake of just like argumentative purposes, let's say you're that person in that costume and you had no intention and you didn't realize what you did and all that, right? And now this is a news story. Let's say that person could, let's say even if that person was, you didn't even realize that person was a black person in that costume. Like, and they literally just they didn't even realize what they were doing. They didn't even think about it, how it was looking. And let's say, yeah, they didn't see because of the costume, whatever it is. Let's just say just for that, just argumentative purposes. Let's just say all this is legit. What really could you do to fix this situation from just like a perspective of just like how it looks realistically? Is there even anything you could do?
Man.
You wake up tomorrow, you went to work today, you wake up tomorrow, this shit's all over the internet. These niggas recorded all these videos. It was hot as fuck that day. You're in this costume. It's hot as fuck in them shits. And you're in this costume, in this parade. Your boss maybe yelled at you. You were late to work. Whatever it is. You dealt with this. You wake up tomorrow, and this shit is all over the fucking internet. And you looking at it, and you're like, fuck, this shit looks horrible. Oh my, you're bugging out. What really could you even, realistically, what could you even do? Like, to even fix it?
I mean, that's hard, right? Because no matter what, people are always going to want someone to like accept the fact that they've harmed somebody, like to actually take accountability. Mm-hmm. But it's like, if that's your truth, is that like, I just was like, it didn't matter anything. It just, I wasn't interested.
It seems like nothing else other than the people that were hurt by it matters. Like, if that person couldn't see,
yeah,
if I mean,
it would have, we have to know this person. We would have to take like accounts from people who know this individual. Like, is this their behavior? Like, are they just like a fucker that doesn't give a shit about anybody? Because
that would be the kicker of this situation. Realistically,
like
that would be
like, I fucking can't stand no kids.
I think that would be the kicker of the situation if we found out that person was a black dude. A little like,
I mean, also if this person if that was the case and they wanted to come forward and say that, I highly doubt that Sesame Street is going to allow that. And
very true. That is very true. You realize that information, everything leaks nowadays.
No matter what, it's going to sound like maybe that's not.
I'm just surprised that information, once again, I'm just surprised that information, everything leaks nowadays. Yeah. That information, we do not know who was in that fucking costume.
Yeah.
Because I think that person's life would get very either that or I think the Sesame Street, if that person, let's say that person is black, they probably wouldn't even want it to come out because they think Sesame Street would even be lying about that person being black in that costume. They're like, oh yeah, you made it a black dude. But I don't know. It's just funny to me just because like, I just always, when I see a situation like this, I always think from the perspective of like, yo, what if, like, because hey, motherfuckers told us years ago there weren't aliens, but now we know. Did y'all see that cloud thing that I put in the fucking chat? that has been happening in the sky.
No,
Clouds have been just like turning. It's some wild ass shit, honestly.
Where'd you post this?
I posted it in the chat.
IG?
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think it is?
If I honestly don't know how to even, at this point, anything alien or,
I don't see it.
hold on a second.
Oh, is it this?
This last one. No, General Grizzly. The simulation is fucking up today.
Yeah, that one. Look at the sky, guys.
Put an age restriction on me.
You must not be signed in or something.
Yo, what the fuck?
Bro.
It's like square shaped, like
Bro.
cut out cloud.
Bro.
What is that?
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
If that's really real, that's nuts. I mean, I've seen some crazy shit on TikTok recently, and I've just accepted it that it's fake. But time the fuck out. There was like a shark that they're tracking that just disappeared, and then pinged randomly.
Hold on, they track. Were they tracking it before for like original purposes?
And they also had seen a shark that had moved so quickly that it did not make sense. Like a shark could not move that fast, meaning that something else had maybe possibly swallowed it. Just to say, like, what the fuck is happening? We know nothing.
I mean, T,
that could easily be fake, though.
Do you think this is fake? Do you think this is like the moon fake?
What
like
happened to that Malaysian flight?
I mean, is this the only video of that? That's the thing. Is like,
all right.
No one else noticed that?
Let's see. Because when I went through the mysterious red glow seen over Atlantic, when I went through the comments, this one of the pics, I didn't see anything that really like explained it. It was just people on Twitter just.
If it's only that video, no other perspective, like no one else noticed this, no one covered this.
That's one of the reasons why I was just like, because usually when something crazy like this happens, you just go into.
That would be all over the internet if that actually happened. That's fake.
So T's automatically he's just.
That's fake. But that would be crazy if that happened. Especially like, imagine just walking outside and you see that. Nah, fuck that.
So you think this is fake?
Yeah. If there's no other perspectives of this happening, I don't believe it. If that's the only video, that doesn't make any sense.
Because there should be more videos of this.
Yeah. Someone else would have their phone out.
What if
think about how many people are next to you when at an amusement park that pull out their phones to film some stupid shit. You're telling me people wouldn't look up and be like, what the fuck, see you filming and film? Nah. Come on.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things that
sin.
No. There's a lot of. Think about how many things that happen that there's only one video perspective of. No. That are very popular videos on the internet right now.
I'm not buying it.
The little baby fight in the bowling alley.
Bro, that's the entire sky, sin.
I'm not arguing because your point is extremely valid. I'm just saying, in general, think about how many popular videos that are super trendy that exist right now that are on the internet that we've watched.
News broadcast wouldn't cover that.
The video itself seems like it's something that no one would even It could be something that people wouldn't even be paying attention to. Maybe.
Stop, bro. You sound crazy right now.
Hey. I'm just arguing your point of because something happens, there would be multiple videos because there's too many things where there's only one video of it on the internet right now that are very crazy things that have happened that you'd be like, yo, why is there only one video of this? Because I agree with what you're saying. That is very true. There should be more. Or at least you would think there would be a ton of videos of a square ass cloud floating over I don't even know where that's at, honestly.
You scared me for a second, but then I came back to reality. I don't think that shit's real.
I mean,
that's what I have to tell myself every time I see a fucked up video on TikTok. I said that can't be real, even if it's just like abortion bans. As far as like what
kind of fucked up videos you see on TikTok though? Or like what's an example of like a
like
fucked up video?
Like that photo that we seen, like glitch in the Matrix type shit, like, you know what I'm saying, like just some crazy ass shit that you can't accept it in, because if that is true, then it's too much. It's too much because it completely deteriorates my reality, and then I cannot.
That's what I'm imagining. I
cannot step upon. Yes,
the reality is deteriorating.
Yes,
if square clouds exist.
No, if there was more coverage on that and people were like, "Yo, what is this?"
Yeah,
then
but
I would be tripping.
But that's the thing, though. It's like,
if it's just
you can say that, but the reality is, look at aliens. They've been saying it for years. People have been saying it for years, and here finally they're like, "Yeah, so like I guess all along."
Only one person films this. No way. I'm sorry, it's not happening.
You're gonna be sauce. You're gonna be so sauce when you're that one dude that gets something.
I'm the one guy that looks up, and everyone's around me. I'm like, y'all don't see this?
I mean, if you're not who's to say you're not around anyone? You could easily be walking down the street in LA and not be around anyone.
Bro, it's the whole sky though. You're gonna tell me the whole city, no one in the fucking city looked up and I'm like, oh fuck, let me send this to my sister, or whatever.
Well, yeah, no, but once again, this looks like it got sent to a bunch of people. The quality of the video is not that great.
This shit got uploaded to the internet.
It did. It got uploaded to the internet from someone's cell phone. Who probably filmed it?
Who knows? Who edited it? Someone put that shit together, bro. I'm sorry. Quit capping, bro.
I don't know, Z. I don't know. Or do
we'll find out. If I see a square in the sky, I will be definitely scared.
Have y'all seen Nope? Is Nope out yet?
No.
It's coming out Friday, and I'm debating on if we should go to see it.
No, we should.
Because we literally have to go to the airport at like 4 a.m.
No, we need to get home, get off early.
What do you mean? Hold on.
We need to get home, pack. We need to be packed. We need to go to the movie theater, and then we need to get up early and go.
But the flight is
it's at 6 a.m.
Is it
so
6 a.m.?
We gotta be there at 4 a.m. So we gotta get up at like 3 a.m.
I'm not getting up at 3 a.m. We just gotta be ready to go.
Oh, why aren't you getting up at 3 a.m.? You're not gonna get up at 3 a.m. because that's too early? That's too early. Is that too late?
3:30.
Oh, that's too early.
I mean,
because you said because your flight is at 6.
Yeah,
flight at 6.
I don't think it's gonna be crazy.
But this is the thing: if it opens, this is what you have to count for when, especially. It's 6 a.m. If the airport is opening, this is when all the flights are coming in. You're at the beginning of the day, so everybody is going to be there in line. So like that is a point in time when you have to like prepare the full 2 hours. I mean 2 hours for international, but I still like to have it because I have severe flight anxiety. It's
I think that's what it comes down to. Is most people usually have like flight anxiety.
I don't experience like social anxiety any other time really in life. Like I'm pretty confident and good, but when I am at an airport, my anxiety goes to like the maximum,
which
like
is understandable,
cranked all the way up.
Because when you think about it, realistically, if everything goes as it should, you shouldn't. If everything goes as it should, you don't really need to get there as early as they tell you you should get there.
If it's everything not busy, but you can never predict when it's busy or not.
But I think with just recent happenings on flights in general, with everybody quitting and walking out and all that shit, you know, mad people just quitting and flights getting canceled last minute and shit. I think it's smart to get there at a reasonable time. And the airport is like the airport. It's not like it's like the mall. You know, like there's like some things to look at. There's shit to do to kill 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Legit. If you go hungry, go to the airport hungry or sleepy or wanting to get drunk. If you want to get drunk, it's drunk.
The food in the airport's relatively expensive, but one thing I am excited about is apparently Seattle has great seafood, so I'm trying to get some sushi.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I got any when I was in Seattle, but that makes sense. It's a water city.
Yeah.
It's right next to the water. I'm sure you just.
I want to see a whale.
I'm sure y'all gonna eat a lot of I feel like you're gonna eat mad seafood during this whole trip. Just in general, that whole trip sounds like a seafood friendly trip.
They got unlimited pizza on the boat, my boy.
What does that even
Karen said that we're gonna
24 hours.
He said we're gonna eat pizza until our eyes.
It means sin. You can go pull up and say, "I want a pepperoni pizza" at any time of the day.
That sounds like a swingers. That sounds like a swingers like boat. That sounds like something like people who are swingers go on. People who are like in open relationships.
Like you just want a slice.
Fucking is that they go on cruises with unlimited pizza. That's essentially what
and
that
ice
sounds
cream
like. And unlimited ice cream too.
Yeah.
God damn. They know how to get y'all niggas. They know how to get y'all niggas. They're like, yo, we only gonna give them 12 drinks.
And we have the stupidest layover on the way back. We're gonna
be in Vegas for like 2 hours.
So we can gamble while we're there. I was thinking about that.
You can gamble because you can do that in the airport, no problem.
We can just like hit
in the airport.
Yeah,
they got that shit in the airport, no problem.
We can just like turn up real quick.
Yeah, Vegas airport is pretty chill, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But
so crazy.
That is a weird layover.
So pointless and out of the way and not good.
Was it a part of the trip? Like, did the trip come with all that and packaged in, or you bought your flights?
So my mom bought the tickets for the cruise, but also the flights. Damn, this just sounds like it's right above us.
Yo, there's some military takeover right now.
For real, feels like it. Anytime I see, because I mean, in LA you do see heavy military, big ass helicopters.
I mean,
that helicopter actually sounds wild. That doesn't sound like a normal.
Yeah, it sounds like more heavy duty because there's like an army base somewhere near.
There's definitely an impending apocalypse of some sort.
Yeah.
Or at least that's a lot of theories that I hear is there's an apocalypse right around the corner within the next few years.
I mean, with those square clouds, man.
Square clouds for sure. 100%.
All right, let's talk about some new music because, Beyonce's dropping when we're in Alaska, so that'll be nice.
What are you going to do, Kristen? How are you going to handle that? You're going to be around a bunch of Alaskans.
Listen, literally no, we're going to be around a bunch of middle Americans. Secondly, all I can say is I'm going like full off the deep end right now, so just like hear me out.
A new Beyonce album releases in a week.
So I'm seeking information from YouTube. I was looking for people who see the future. I was like, what are the 2022 predictions? Anyways, this woman says on the 29th through the 1st, there's going to be, she's like, something big is happening. It's the biggest thing to happen since the 1800s. And all I could think is Beyonce's album is coming out on the 29th.
When did she say this, though?
Just months ago.
Oh, she made this statement months ago.
I'll have to find the YouTube video. I'm sure it's in my search.
But no, just in general. You don't have to.
And all I could think is like, at the end of the day, from the perspective of the reach that Beyonce has.
No, you don't even have to.
Beyonce has the biggest fucking reach ever. Like, if she puts something out there that has like a high vibration or low vibration, it is going to be the biggest thing to affect so many people. And I think that I like that idea unless something bigger happens. That's realistically, more detrimental.
Nah, Kristen, you don't even have to preface it. All that I was wondering is how long ago did she say it? Because if she said that long before Beyonce announced it, then you are 100% correct, and that lady is definitely, I believe,
it was like a couple weeks ago. Like Kristen told me about it,
but I text him because I wanted to have documentation.
She has said it before. The album was announced because when Beyonce talked about the album, she did skip the date as soon as she talked about the album. But if this lady said before that album release date was announced,
I think it was afterwards.
Oh, okay.
She heard the news and she was like, "I'm feeling something."
Oh, because yes, obviously,
yeah.
Yes.
Queen Bee is on the fucking way. Honestly, I was very impressed by Lizzo's album as well. Lizzo really killed that shit. She's a star. She deserves.
How do you feel about women who? How do you feel about women who don't like Lizzo? Because they're mad. They're mad. I mean, because granted, I'm what might be considered trolling or making fun, but anytime I meet a girl who doesn't like Lizzo, I say, oh, what, you don't support women? Like,
who doesn't like Lizzo? I've never heard anyone say that.
I know
a woman that doesn't.
I know quite a few women.
Is that a woman hater if they don't like Lizzo?
That's what I'm saying. Well, here's the thing they always tell me, because in my mind, when I hear that, I'm like, all right, you don't like Lizzo. That's what I say. I assume you don't like Lizzo. But they say, oh, I just don't listen to her. And you don't like, you're just trying to find a better way to say.
No, if they don't listen to her, I understand. But if you like consciously say, I don't like this person, I don't understand how you don't like Lizzo. Like, she's just good vibes.
She's just good vibes. Her album is good vibes. If her album is, the thing is, I like all types of music. Like, I could straight up listen to some crazy ass folk music and be like, this is lit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could listen to anything and no quality content. Like, Lizzo is doing quality content. Like, you could not like the girl, okay, but her music is not bad. Like, her music is good. Her energy's up.
I think it's her confidence that scares people.
Maybe.
Like, they can't handle that shit. Like, she's just so powerful. Like, I think her music's great, honestly. Like, good for her.
I listened to her album. I was like, this is so beautiful. Like, she's like, whatever is happening, it comes from a place of love. And I think that resonates. Like, when you listen to it, like, you can feel that the love. Like, she just wants to have fun and, like, be happy and, like, catch these vibes, bro.
Yeah, I understand that 100%. It's one of her recent songs it was been a little bit of it stuck in my head, because I think it popped maybe on TikTok, and so I sing it when I'm
Which
just
song
like,
is it?
About Damn Time.
Yeah, About Damn Time.
About Damn Time. In a minute.
Yeah, I do that shit all the time, and I just
Terry sings that song all the time.
I just noticed certain
shit goes.
I just noticed people they tell me to shut the fuck up, or like they like laugh. And
no, because you know what, I understand. I do hear that, like, a lot of people think about her music is that it has a level of like.
So I'd be like, yo, you don't fuck with Lizzo? And they'd be like, no. Or they'd be like, I don't really listen to, or like, and then that's when I'm not gonna lie, I'd be trolling. I'm like, oh, what, you don't support women? And then they'd be like, why does everyone? I would be joking when I say it, but I've seen certain people react. And once again, this is obviously this females I'm talking about. When I said it to them, they're like, oh, what, you don't support women? And they'd be like, why does everyone say that? So obviously I'd be joking, but this is obviously not the first time these girls have heard, because they don't fuck with Lizzo, they don't support women. Because I'm either imagine there's other artists that get that same type of love, like, oh, what, you don't support women if you don't.
I just feel like because
I consider that a level of like a fanship almost. Like, if people are coming at you like, oh, what, you don't support women.
I just feel like if you don't support Lizzo, you don't give a fuck about anything at all, because the reality is, Lizzo, apart from being like an iconic musician and everything, like she stands for so much more than that. You know, just like literally living your best life and being your true self and not being ashamed of who you are, regardless of who you are. Like, that's it. Like, just be yourself. And that's what's important, is like, Lizzo is a light. Like, she is a genuine good woman, person, human entity.
I think that's why I just wouldn't, even though it obviously is good for your music and all that shit, I feel like it fucks up your song, like the way people perceive your songs if that shit pops on TikTok.
Exactly, and that's what I was gonna say, is that people perceive it as
that like song is actually a good song.
Like corniness or something, because it's like TikTok, but it's like,
or you just hear that one part.
Yeah,
because that part is the part that people but that's a very small part of the fucking song.
Yeah,
and the song is actually a good song, but I definitely feel like that's not the only song to suffer from it. There's quite a few songs that if you hear that TikTok part, you're like, shut that shit the fuck off. And because TikTok, or just that repetitive Instagram, that's one thing I really like about having my Android opposed to my iPhone, is when you watch a video, it don't replay that shit. You gotta replay that shit. On your iPhone, that shit will replay like a bunch of times before it asks you, do you want to replay that shit? and it
goes like 10 times.
Yeah, before it's like, oh, you want to replay it? Like, nah, on the Android, it plays it once, then it stopped. You know, because that's a thing. I didn't realize how much of a thing that was. You sometimes you don't even realize the video fucking stopped.
That's valid.
You watch the video and you're like, the way they cut it, you're like, oh shit, I'm watching this 2 minutes. I've been watching this video for 2 minutes. This is a 15-second fucking video.
Just the perfect loop.
Yo, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, no.
I'm watching this fight and I'm like, yo, hold on. Oh, this nigga getting fucked up. Hold on, no, what? It's the same video of this nigga getting his ass whooped. And it's fucking 15 seconds, dog. Yeah, it's fucking crazy how they get you. I don't know. That shit is just...
I feel you, though.
The algorithms out there is just intense, man. It's intense. Yeah, no. But what other... So the Lizzo album... So you guys liked it. You guys liked the Lizzo album. I put it on. I put it on by the pool. It's cool. In the jacuzzi when I was in Mexico. I listened to the Lizzo album. That was a pretty cool album. It rocked. It's a good vibe. One discussion I had, we can get off Lizzo after this. She's she's a pop star because she's not a singer.
Yes.
She kind of raps-esque her.
Yeah.
It's like a flow.
She's like used to be a rapper.
She used to be a rapper, right?
Yeah, and then also, I don't know if you guys seen this or not, but Prince like co-signed her early on in her career and had been like trying to like, you know, like kind of always mention her name, and
I didn't know that.
He was going to EP one of her albums. Can you imagine like Prince?
That'd have been crazy. But she did used to be a rapper though, right?
Yeah.
Because this album seems like, that's the only thing that I was like, hold on, I thought she was a rapper. This album seems like it's more pop as in the sense where she's doing, obviously is singing, but I don't think she's like I don't know.
About Damn Time is definitely a pop song.
Yeah, pop song. Yeah. For sure. And
I wonder what they labeled the album at.
It's definitely like pop.
Yeah, I'm about to check this out.
Like,
I'm gonna check.
Yeah, I wonder.
Steve Lacy.
I don't know who that is.
The music is good. It is pop.
You should check it out. It's pretty fun.
It's so good. He's an incredible artist.
Did you guys listen to? I haven't listened to it yet, but that what's his name? Brent Faiyaz's album.
Yeah,
for sure. I haven't checked it out.
You like it?
It was.
I've heard mixed reviews. I heard some people hate it. Some people like it.
I mean, before I first say this, Brent Faiyaz is one of my favorite artists. His older albums are like top tier, like good for its time, like incredible. I think he's iconic, and I think he always deserves his flowers. However, I think that this album, we've heard all the songs already, most of them, a lot of them.
No, nothing.
And then the new songs, and then the new songs, I'm like, I'm very picky.
Oh, you mean you actually have actually heard the songs like they were released already?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I also mean actually, like, bro, and I have this problem with Blast, and I feel like I believe they're highly capable of this, and we will see it from them, but I just believe that right now they're stuck in a place where artists make music that sounds like their unique aspect of themselves that we love, and that's why we seek them, but it doesn't grow. And I feel like all of these songs sound so similar.
I think with Blast, and maybe he might be feeling like the same way with Blast, he feels comfortable doing that because no one else is really able to achieve
and like Blast, Bryson Tiller.
Well, with Blast, he's got the cookout vibe on lock.
Yeah.
Even I don't even know if you guys listened to the new Chris Brown album that he just dropped, but listen to the Chris Brown Blast album. Okay. Listen to the Kendrick Lamar Blast song. Those are Blast songs featuring that artist.
Yes.
Because
and I'm more into that.
He owns the cookout vibe.
Yeah.
His shit is like, you can literally put a Blast playlist on in the background and I can hear the nigga grilling, like it's literally, he owns the cookout vibe.
No, Blast has great
music. But what Chris is talking about is 100% true. Technically, all of his shit sounds the same.
Where's Party Next Door at?
He's MIA. He is. There's a list that we should compile. There's a few artists like that.
Where are they now?
There's a few artists like that like, yo, where the fuck are you? Just because they seem like they disappeared at the height. Like Party Next Door went away when he was on
He was peaking.
fucking fire. Like he had the Drake co-sign. I think kind of like. Hold on, was the Weeknd fucking with Party Next Door?
No, but I feel like they came up at such a similar time that people mistook them for each other.
They were calling them like a fake version.
Or they thought that they were like so similar that they're like, wait, who's this? Well, because
Drake put Party on.
Yeah.
So I think they might have, and Weeknd and Drake were going through their little tussle, whatever.
Was Party on the Weeknd? Or wait, Party on the
Party
Weeknd?
was really rapping like on some smooth shit.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that's what I like about Party is like he'll sing, but then he'll rap.
Well, I think that was one of the things he was catching early on as far as hate in the shows is that he couldn't really sing. He was kind of like Drake. He didn't have like strong singing chops, but you couldn't tell that from you listen to his music because it's all touched up and all that shit. So when you go to see him live, you're not getting that type of vocal range.
Lip sync that shit, my boy.
Hey, even The Weeknd was suffering from that. Yeah. Like,
I mean, hey, with all these vocal effects nowadays.
Well, you see, I mean, that's a thing. Like, that shit is not perfect. Have you seen? You can YouTube it right now. There's artists who that shit shut off and their shit it sound fucking crazy, sound wild. Yo, if you look at, I know you guys probably haven't been watching verses like that as much, but Omarion got fucking smoked by Mario because vocally he couldn't compete with Mario. Mario's vocal chops are top tier.
Do you think Future sounds the same
when I seen him live? Yeah, he sounded similar. He didn't sound too different, but once again, that could have been because his vocal stuff was. That's the thing. The vocal, the live auto tunes. It's just making sure that shit.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Well, this is the thing. The live auto tunes works. It's just making sure it works. It can go dead or fuck up so many times that like it goes bad. Like we've just seen it happen too many times. So I don't know, but.
Sorry, we had to cut for a bathroom break.
Bathroom break. Someone had to take a dookie.
What do they call it? A hot steamer?
Yeah, no. Who was the first person to call it?
What the fuck is a hot steamer?
Dookie is funny. That's a funny word. Like, who said dookie? Who was the first nigga to say dookie?
I hate the word dookie.
But you said it and it sounds funny. Kristen?
What? You want me to name another word for shit?
No, I just wanted you to say the one that we were saying.
Dookie? Not my favorite word either.
Who I want to know who would say their favorite word was dookie. Like what? Like who? Oh yeah, that's my favorite word. The way it just rolls off your tongue. The way it just encompasses keys to the Duke.
Anyway.
Be an interesting rap else? Name.
Keys to the Duke? Or that'd be my name of my album.
Keys to the Duke. And it's just like a picture of shit on the ground. Wow.
Nah, it'd be like a key in the shape of some dookie.
Oh god. On that note, I think we'll close out.
Oh, we love you guys, and we're gonna get the fuck out of here.
Yo, where the drops at? Do we have drops? Yeah, we do. Drops. Of course we do.
Yeah.
Of course we do.
Another week, another dollar. We'll see you guys next week.
Another day, another dollar.
For real. Oh yeah, say more sayings. We need more sayings.
Stand up and fight.
It is what it is.
End of the day.
End of the day. Voice is supreme.
Sin exclusive.
It's your boy T.
T Will exclusive.
And me, Kristen Elizabeth.
Gang.
Thank you.
And hang in there, y'all.
We love you.
Watch out for squares in the sky.
Don't be afraid to fight back. That's it. Straight out.
Nope.
Stab a nigga.
Nope.
No. Fight back in all the ways in your life.
Yeah. We gotta go see Nope on Friday.
Hell yeah.
Hey, let's run it at the new theater.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Say less. All right, gang.
Peace.
End of the day podcast.
We out.